See, here I have a string with quotes. I want to represent this string within Python. That means within the string I have quotes. Whether it can be a single quote or it can be a double quote. I have to represent this type of a string. Can anybody tell me how can we represent this type of a string within the Python? Okay, I have shared
using square brackets, sir.
Sorry?
Using square brackets, sir.
No. Why square brackets? That it will make that list then. Why square brackets? Listen, if I have to represent this type of a string, always encode it with double. If we have present here a single quote within the string, enclose it within the double quote. So it is like this. Okay. If we have within the string present double quote, we have to enclose that string with single quotes. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
That means if I have double quotes within this string, I cannot use double quotes here also. See, it will give me an error. Valid syntax, because I have double string here also, and see what is happening. Actually, it is taking this only this as a string.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So we have to give a single quote here and a single quote here. Sorry, a double quote here. It will work fine. Now you can use any string within which having the quotes within the Python like this. Now you understand this. Now I am ready to use the single quotes inside a string. See, you can use single quotes inside a single string. If you have to use a single quotes inside a string, what you have to do? You have to enclose that string within a double quotes. If you have to use double quotes within the string, you have to enclose that string with single quotes. Now, how to print a string? Simply, if you write string within a single quote or double quote and then press Ctrl Enter, your string will be printed out. 1 minute. So this is a simple way of printing a string. If we have to print a multiple strings at a time, can we print in this way? Can we print hello 1, hello 2 like this? No. Why?
Sir, it doesn't permits like that way, no?
Yeah. For printing multiple string, we use print function like this. Can anybody tell me why it is showing this error? Everybody following?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why this is showing me error? I am written print hello world.
It is not given in double quotes, sir. Hello world.
No. That is not the problem. You see the missing parenthesis in call to print. Did you mean print hello world? Because I have mentioned
print
here.
Function is not properly.
Yeah. When we use a print function, we have to put a braces in front of a print, because in Python 3, print is not a statement, it is a function, and in Python 2 it was a statement. Okay. I have mentioned here in Python 2 the output is displayed using print statement as shown in the below, but the same syntax will throw an error in Python 3. We are using Python 3. This will throw an error. Why? Because in Python 3 print is a function, not a statement. And in Python 2, if you will be using Python 2, you don't have to use that braces. Why? Because their print was a statement. Now it will work fine. Please clear the output first and then run that that I have sent to you, that Jupyter notebook. You know how to clear the output? Anybody? Hello?
Sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jagit Kaur, Manika, Amritpal Singh, Himani Gupta. You know how you clear the output? You go there in the kernel and restart and clear output, please, so that you can run by your own this cell. Restart and clear out. Done?
Okay.
Everybody done? Nobody is saying anything. Why? Is there any problem?
No, sir.
So only I think you are speaking. No else is speaking. Are they in? This is amazing, strange. Okay. So what you have to do? See, no error, because now I have used print as a function. See, in Python 3, I have mentioned that in Python 3, print function is not a statement. It is a function. If you want to use print as a statement, then you have to do this thing: from future import print function. What is this saying? This is saying we cannot use a print as a function in Python 2. But if you want to use print as a function in Python 2, then you have to import this library, this function, print function, from the future library. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Anybody who wants to use this print as a function in Python 2, because in Python 2 we have print as a statement, and in if somebody wants to use this as a function, he has to import this function, print function. Now we have a concept in strings, that is indexing. What is indexing? We know strings are
So
sequence.
individual
Yeah,
items, like
yeah. Actually, what we say strings are sequence.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sequence.
And yeah, and in Python we use indexes to call the individual items, to call the individual sequence parts. So here we will learn how we can use indexing in strings.
So we can directly access while using the index.
Yeah, we can. Suppose I have a string hello world like this. I can check its value. This will give me a print. There's another way. Okay, let us start with indexing. S of 0, what it will give me? S at index 0.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay.
It will give me S. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello at the location 0. Sorry. Then S at 1, E. S at 2, L. Yeah. We can use this colon. We can use colon to perform slicing. Now, there is a good concept in strings, that is a slicing, to slice a string. What is that slicing mean? Slicing means in order to grab a subset of a string, subpart of a string, we use slicing. And there's a way to do slicing. There's a way to do slicing. We do slicing by using colon within the square brackets. As this, I have used a string s of 1 colon. What does this will give? Can anybody tell?
Sir, the first one H
It will slice
H
it.
will not print.
slice
No. From it will slice from
slice.
H
Ah,
from 1 to everything.
yes. From H it will slice. Yes, sir.
From H to everything. You see. Okay.
Got
Good.
it, sir.
Yeah. And
Yes.
you see, by doing this slicing, our original string will not change. You see this. It will remain the same. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if we place colon before like this, what will happen? It will,
HELL will
yeah,
print.
all elements, all individual elements of a string will be printed out, excluding index 3. HEL. It is 0, 1, 2 and not 3. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Similarly, okay, what this will give? We are giving it colon, simple colon.
Full
Yeah, we
color
are not, actually the syntax is like this. I will show, see, actually it is slicing, it is start, colon, stop. And we can have this step size also. See, here it will give, everything will be printed out within the string. Okay. Now, I have already told you we can start indexing from negative indexing in Python also. That is from the last element we can start indexing. S of minus will give us, minus 1 will give us.
D.
Yeah, okay. Last character in the string, this one. Okay. S colon minus 1, what it will give us? We are saying it print everything excluding the last character. Minus 1 colon means every. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Now we have this. What?
So the
What?
last two things won't be printed, sir. The last
Why so? Please don't
double.
run. Please don't run before. From tomorrow, I will not share this notebook. Okay. At the end of the class, I will share it. Okay. See, what is it giving? You said it will give not last one. Here it is simple. I am saying to grab everything with step size 1. Okay. Third,
Okay, sir.
when there is a third argument that specifies the step size. Same thing here. Can anybody tell me what it will get? Here I am giving a step size of 2. First H will, and
alternative letters will be
then it
printed.
will jump 2 steps. Then again it will jump 2 steps. Then again it will jump 2 steps. Okay. The last specifies within the bracket specifies the step size. See, usually what do we can use this slicing to print a reverse of a string. See, Simply, if you have to print a reverse of a string, you can use simple slice in this code. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
What strings? We say strings are immutable. What does that mean? Strings are immutable. What does that mean?
Not changeable, sir.
That means that we cannot change any character or we cannot change a string. See, I am trying here to change character at index 0 in the string s. See, it will give me an error. Why? Because we know that the strings are immutable, they cannot be changed. Okay. Now we can concatenate the strings that I already discussed with you people yesterday by placing plus sign in between. Okay. We can reassign we can do, but we cannot change. Remember this thing. This is an important thing you should know. We can reassign, but we cannot change the string. We can give. What does a reassign mean?
Sir, yes.
What does reassign mean? Reassign means that we can change the entire string, but not the string, but not the character within a string. Sorry, but not the character within a string. Entire string we can change. Just like this, I have changed it. I have done. I have s here. It was already creating a string. Then after that, this is s concatenation. This one and this. Okay. Assign. We can reassign, but we cannot.
Okay, sir.
We cannot change. If someone asks you about strings, what you will say that we can reassign, but we cannot change. Now, we can use multiplication symbol to create a repetition. What does that mean? If I want a repetition of a characters in a string, I can use multiplication symbol for that, like this. I have a string z, 10 times z got printed out. Now we have a string built-in, basic built-in string methods. First string method is upper. You do one thing, you write s, then dot and tab. You see what will happen. Listen, in notebook we have two things. If we press s dot tab, it will give me a possible functions that I can use with this variable. Any variable, it can be integer, it can be string, it can be boolean. If I simply write s then dot, it is not showing me here because I don't have that. It depends upon the system. If you have far system than me, you can see. You write s dot and press tab. It will show all the possible built-in functions. We don't need to remember anything. Showing on anybody's
Yes, sir.
system?
Yes, sir.
Showing on
Yes.
showing on anybody's. Yeah. Sometimes you have to press it for 3-4 times. That is due to this system configuration. And if you want a documentation, what you want a documentation about anything, or I can say you want help. So what you have to do, suppose I have created a string s. You know this is a string s. You want help, what this is, what its definition is. You do one thing, you shift tab. You see, it will show you Shift tab, the documentation about any function. Suppose I am writing here print. Okay. Shift tab. It will give me documentation. See. About any function, it will give a help, or I can say Python maintains its documentation very nicely. See, it says print is the value to stream or streams by default, and you don't need to go Google something or something like that. Okay, there are two things. One is tab and second is shift tab. Okay, is it working in your system?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is, sir.
Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now we can use your press s dot upper. Suppose I have upper function. Shift tab. You will see what it will. It is documentation. You don't need to remember anything. Return is a copy of string converted to uppercase. It is a built-in function. Similarly, s dot lower. That okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. In order to find what functions it supports, inbuilt functions, what you have to do s dot and tab. It will show all possible functions, and you can use any one you need.
Okay.
Similarly, we have.
In
Sorry?
case if I want to use both uppercase and lowercase, then can I use it in a single?
No, there is I am saying there's no question of saying can I use. You try it out and it see
Okay.
if you try it out and see it will work. Then it is okay. No, then it is not okay.
Okay. Okay.
So you try it out. That is, we will try it out. See, say how I have to write.
Sir, like s dot lower and also upper.
Mala, how come? You say upper like this.
Yes, sir. Open bracket, close bracket.
Don't think so. Okay, it helped. What it did? What it did?
It changed everything to caps.
Yeah. Well, see what happened. First, it converted a string to lower.
Yes, then it changed to upper.
Again in yeah.
Yes,
You
sir.
see here what will happen. See what will happen.
It will be changing to everything to lower, sir. Everything to lower.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah. Everything you say will do it. Okay.
Okay,
There's
sir.
no issue. Now we have a split function here. Is that split? What split does? Split is it into an individual.
Individual. Okay.
Oh, split function always returns a list. What it returns? It
List.
returns a list.
Okay.
Yeah. By default, split is done with the help of blank space. That means I have a string hello world concatenate me. Hello will be separated, world will be separated, concatenate will be separated, me will be separated. By default, this space will separate them. Okay. If you want to separate by any other character, then you have to give that character as an argument to split. Like here. See.
Okay, sir.
See, here comes hello. And after that, I have given separate with W. Okay. And one more thing it is there. The character which we give as an argument does not come in the list. You see, we have given W and it is not here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It separates and goes out of the list.
Okay.
Sir, what if my string doesn't contain any kind of space?
Sorry. Okay. You say like this.
Only hello is there.
Okay. S equal to, you see, 1 minute. S, no S. I say X equal to hello. So like this.
Yes, sir.
No issue. See what will happen. X dot.
Split.
Okay. ELIT. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See, if I will say now, what will it will give two elements. First will contain H and second will contain LLO. Sorry, I have to give this as a string. Okay.
Okay, sir.
By default, it takes as a splitter as a blank space, and if you can even separate by the character you wish. Any character you can give within the braces, but it should be of type string. You can give like this.
So that comes in the next line, no? Have hello separately, boiled separately.
See. Well, I am separating by using this.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
By any you can. You try it out. Now, there is a dot format function in which we usually use within the print statement. What does that does? Have you ever used this dot format function?
No, sir.
Have you ever? Okay. Have you ever used it? No, you don't have used this. Okay, good. See what we did. If we have, I have to show first thing. I will show you one thing. Okay, I will use simple print, and then I will use Goyal ages is. Okay, then I use X, and here what I will do, I will declare an X equal to 25. Tell me what will it give value? Anybody?
Just X, sir.
Just X? Can anybody tell? Students, come on. I want answer from everybody. You will check and on the Jupyter and let me know. It will give an error. Error? Why? Tell
So
me.
it is taking the previous one, so the X equal to 25. We have given the X equal to 25, so it is going.
Okay, good. So if I will keep like this, sorry, if I will keep like this,
So it will be giving an error.
why?
Because like no values has been given for the Y, and no
Y is not defined, sir.
Y is not defined also.
Okay, tell me one thing. This one.
So X equal to 45, it will be displaying, sir.
No.
It will print error, sir.
Okay.
Why? Because while concatenating two strings we can only concatenate two strings, not a string and an integer. Yesterday I
Okay.
told you, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Concatenate.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, in order to do this thing, what we do, we usually typecast this. We convert it into the string.
Okay.
Is it okay? Now,
No.
I don't want to convert this into a string. There's an option with me, that is dot format function. Dot format function, whatever be the first argument to the dot format, that will be placed within this curly braces. Suppose you see, I have like this. Now, B6 or 49, something like that. Now, what will be the output? 45 will go here, 46 will go here, and 49 will be go here. That means this will format my output. Or I can do one thing, I can use this here. See, and I can use this one here. Anywhere in the string. See what will happen. Getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well,
It
if
gets
you,
automatic.
yeah, if you want, first thing is that if you want to print within the string something, some integer, so how is it possible you can print? It is possible only by using dot format function. And the first argument which goes into the function will be taken by the first curly brace. Second argument will be taken by the second argument, and third argument will be taken by the third curly braces. Okay.
Sir, only the curly braces will be
Yes,
or
sir.
needs
Yeah.
to be.
You have to write only curly braces there. In
Okay.
place of curly braces, you are substituting these values.
Okay.
Okay. We will be using this in future classes, and you will see how it is useful, this format.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But just remember, we have a function that is a format
Okay.
that we can use in the print. Sorry.
Okay, sir.
So that is
Your
dot
voice is
format
breaking.
now. So only dot format. Like it's not only for dot format. We need to say na dot format.
Yeah. Dot format. Yeah. Dot format. You see, we have different methods. You can check. You do s dot something, and you will check which method I have present in this. Is num, is alpha. You can see the documentation that I have shown you already, because this also okay. There's, you have gone through the split function. What does split does? Split does the split of words. We can split with the desired character also, but there is a function partition also. See, in strings we have function partition. What does it does? See, I have partitioned the function using this. What it does?
It partitions the word hello.
Yeah. Can anybody tell me what is the difference between split and partition?
So in split, we need to give the for example, we need to give each and every alphabet for splitting. For here, if we give one, means like automatically it will be taking the position.
No, this is not one. This is L.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Suppose I will take now W. See. Suppose I will take now. You just try it out. E. Are you getting it? There must be some difference so between split and partition in strings. Is there any difference?
It's a split. It splits into two. until that character, and that character won't be printed. Previous
Yeah,
one and the next one will be printed.
yeah.
But in partition,
That character is also gets also printed.
yes, sir.
Good. Got it? In split, that character is not see. I split it on E. Sorry, we'll write hello world. Dot split on E. See, E was not printed, and here in partition E is printed. This is the main difference between this hello world and this. Sorry, this split and partition. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Somebody can ask you what is the difference between if we have a split, why we use this partition. Okay, if we have a partition, why we are using split? So you should give them answer that we have the problem in split this, and we can get that number in partition. Similarly, now there's another container in Python that is known as list. You already know what is list. I am assigning here a list 3 elements. See, list can hold different object types. That means it can hold string type, it can hold integer type, it can hold float type like this. We have no issue. And there is a function in that we can use with the list, that is length. This will give a length of the list. In for strings we have also length. Is it okay? And for list we have also a function known as length that gives us a length of a list. Okay, here we can also do slicing and indexing, just like strings. Same thing. I am grabbing the first element, then I am what will this will do? Tell me. My list one, this one.
So the output is 2, 3, 4, 5.
From tomorrow, I am not going to share this Jupyter notebook.
Why, sir?
Okay, sir.
See, yours. This is my list. Is this 2, 3, 4, 5? Just like in strings. Same here. What is this doing? Okay, lists have a property that they are mutable. That means we can change the elements of the list. Like this. See, I have concatenated here the list. And while concatenating, this will not change my original list. See, original list will be the same. Until I will reassign it somewhere like this. I can double the list elements like this. See, by using multiplication sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Again, here we have that doubling is not a permanent. Our register remain is the same. Same, we can have different functions with string lists also just like strings. How we can see that? We will create a list, and after that, suppose I have created a list L equal to this 1, 2, 3 containing 3 elements. After that, I will go and I will write the name of the list and dot and press tab. And this will give me all the possible built-in functions that I have with the list, that I can use with the list. And accordingly, that will depend upon your choice what function you need. Now we have a function here, append. Append means, what append does? It appends at the end of list. Suppose I have appended here this thing. Why it is showing me error? Append me at the end of list.
So append means like if we want something from that particular list, we need to say like append one or append two. So it will be it will be removing that
No.
number.
That will be done by pop. By
That is
append.
pop.
Yeah. By append, I mean to say, if you want to add something in the list at the end of the list.
Okay, sir.
At the end of the list, you will use the append function. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And if you want to add at a particular this index, what you will use? You can use like this. You will use L of suppose 2 equal to something hello. You see here now. At a particular index, if you want to insert element within a list, you have to use that index. But if you want to add the end of the list, you will use the function append, on inbuilt function. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, if you want to pop an element from to get the element from the list.
That is pop, as you told, sir. Pop.
Yeah, that is pop. Use pop to pop off an element from the list. By default, what pop does, it takes off the last index. If you write like this, see, if you write like this, by default, it took off the last index element, that is append me. But if you want to pop a particular index, then you have to mention that within this. Suppose I want to add two index, that is hello. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, by default it will remove at the end of the list. But if you want at a particular index, then you have to give that index as an argument to the pop.
Okay, sir.
And if I will tell you one thing, what is the default index, popped index? If anybody will tell you what is the default popped index, what you will take? It is -1. It is -1 because always pop removes last element from the list.
Okay.
Takes out the last element from the list.
Okay, sir.
We can assign that popped element to a variable here. I have assigned it. Then I can print that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Got it.
See. Original list gets changed. When you are popping, original list also gets changed. If you give an index that it's not present within a list, what will it come out? It will give and throw an error.
Error it will be throwing, sir.
Yeah. It will throw an error. See like this. What error it would be? Index out of range.
Out of range.
Similarly, we have two methods in a list, that is sort and reverse. See, I have created a list of strings. Now I am showing that if I will use the reverse function, this is the permanent. New list will be reversed. See, index C, B, X, E, A, N. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Something there is another function that is sort. What sort does? It sorts the elements in the list, but for for numbers it will go from ascending order, and for alphabet is in the alphabetic order. Okay.
Okay, sir.
See. If this will be the list of this, we can do one thing. We'll see what will happen there. I will keep, what is that? We'll check it out what it will do. What is this name? New list. Okay. Two 7. It is already sorted. I can give here A2. To play like this. What is this? Ascending order.
Yes,
What
sir.
you are getting from this? If I will keep like this, 7. Sorry, what it told me once, sir. What you are doing? This is giving. I am giving this as a string. I should not give like this. Now it is working. Suppose I give the 12, then I give 7. Can you tell me what I am trying to do?
So setting up in ascending order, no?
I am trying out if I am trying out if I have a list. You try it out by your own also. If I have a list that contains both numbers and strings,
Okay.
and I am sorting on that list, what will be the output? See, it is only doing alphabetically order for this. It is doing nothing. I think so. See, if I will use a sort.
It's showing errors.
Okay. Understand stuff. Okay. Good. That I was checking. What is showing is that means we cannot. That means we cannot apply. Yeah. We cannot apply sort function on the list that contains mixed type of data.
Yes. String
Okay.
and integer. Yes, sir.
This is our list contains a string of integer, and we cannot apply sort on that. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was trying this. Actually, I was not using executing this cell. I was seeing the output directly. Now we have another that is, you can try it out. You can try anything and tell me, sir, this is happening. Is this happen? And I will.
Sir,
Yeah,
like
sure.
we got a class at 4 o'clock, sir. Like ma'am is waiting.
Okay, sure. Okay, and you are now. Okay, I will continue with it tomorrow.
Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you,
Thanks,
best of luck.
sir.
Okay.